How's the volume, by the way, between the two of us? I hope the volume... We'll see if the sound effects get too loud. I don't think they will be. But hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we are back with another episode of Kalimdor, the Aftermath. And welcome to the total destruction of Kalimdor. It's not looking good for the Night Elves as they flee up north, and it is a shame to see such a glorious race getting wrecked on all sides. The Zandalari are now attacking the Horde, in fact. The dangerous true Horde. Composing, and I think we've mentioned before, the teams stand as such. Orcish Horde forces and Trolls are of course allied. Old Gods are solo. Druids and Sentinels are allied. The Naga is allied to nobody, and already has 24 control points. Jesus! Yusuf! This is bananas. No, that's not you. Awers. There you are, Awers. Of course it's Awers doing this. He's such a mobility bastard. And I mean that in the nicest way, by the way. When I say bastard, I mean like, if I was fighting him, I'd be like, oh, this bastard! Because it's so good. He loves races like Dalaran or Naga that allow him a lot of freedom of movement. At least that's been my perception of it. I could be just totally inferring something that's not there. But yeah, as a player, I've noticed Awers definitely prefers mobility. He likes the option of attacking from where people don't expect. And now this is a cool thing. The Kultiran forces, the last of them, in fact. Did he leave? Nope, he's holding in there. He doesn't have many heroes, but he's got a lone, brave female captain who's about to defend her lands from the Naga as they approach. 5-6 upgrades for Awers and 2-2 for the Pt.3 soldiers. And the swarm! Dude, this looks like Kerrigan should come crawling out of it. That is what that looks like. Oh my god, hey Smaragda, how are you doing today, my friend? Welcome back. Alright, so again, let me know if I need to turn down the sound effects or the volume a little bit, because it feels like I do. Maybe I'm crazy again, but it feels really loud to me. Dude, it has been a while since we've seen you in chat, Spracto. I gotta be honest. What has it been, like 6 months or something? Oh my god. Anyway. Oh no, he's sending... What is she doing? Catherine Rogers! Why would you do this? Oh god, the slaughter! They're everywhere! Their slithery scales tear up the earth as they slide by, leaving proof of their desolation in the wake of their vileness. Oh god. Seriously though, look at that. There's just a few of the Skyfire has tried to save a number of units, but now all of a sudden Net's coming out of nowhere to lock down the Skyfire. It is surrounded, it is being damaged. It doesn't show as being fallen to the ground, but it's dying horribly. Goodbye, buddy. He drops all the units before he crashes. What? The units distract for a moment, but no! No, more nets! And it's over! Awesome. Let's go back up north, where the Night Elves were frantically fleeing away from the Horde. Catherine Rogers is dead, and the Night Elves have retreated pretty deep. Alright, so... Really, the Zandalari are the big threat to the Horde right now. The Zandalari have crushed Bethune handily. I feel like I fast-forwarded too far. Like a whole 10 minutes past wherever I was and everything went down, and now we're just catching up. And I know it's a 3-hour game, so I'm really excited to see if they manage to keep up the intensity for a lot of that. Also, I really wish I could change that. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it is my tilt and pan keys when I speed up. Tip! I mean, at least it lets you know which way we're going, I guess, but it's really embarrassing that I didn't fix it before this. Ugh. And the splash damage from the Naga, you can see it going down, little green speckles flying off the units. The slaughter is complete. Sorry. I know I should be over here looking at bigger fights. Like the Burning Legion! Oh no, Silence X! Not a bad player at all, in fact. But he's down to 1 control point. He's trapped over here in the corner between the Night Elves and a hard place. The Night Elves and a Horde place. He's caught between a rock and a Horde place. Ha ha. Anyway. God, that was the stupidest joke. Figured out so slowly by the person who should have figured it out before it came out of their mouth. That was so cringy. Oh my god, at least the Horde is getting caught up dealing with pink right now and don't feel confident enough. We got ourselves a Mexican showdown, we do. We got Night Elves versus Horde versus, well, some weird combination of, actually, derivatives of both those races. But, the Naga sweep through Borealis, tear apart the kingdom, take over yeah, it's pretty over. Or dark green. It didn't feel like he had a navy. Did he already lose it? He must have. He's managed to get away somewhere. Oh god, where are you? Oh my fark. He's up sailing around inside the belly of the enemy, man. He's over in the Naga's spawning grounds right now. Alright, here comes a three-way battle. The Horde went to chase after the demons. Oh no, the demons aren't going to fight here. Yusuf drops a bunch of treants to try to slow down the Horde assault. They die, and the main bulk of his army remains unmolested. The trees are doing their best to fight for Ashenvale, slowing the Horde bit by bit as they go, sacrificing their forest for their lives. That's what I like to see from Night Elves. Really sticks with their theme. Are they focusing Thrall or are they focusing down the Farseers? Nice! Yusuf! Ooh! I'm gonna call you Usif because that was beautiful. Are you kidding me? Alright, sorry. What he did is he just parked all of his fairy dragons over here, turned them on so that any spells cast would damage the units, and then he targeted the Farseers, while it seems making sure to cast Roar and Taunts on all of his mountain giants and keep the army spread out perfectly. He hit at the right time. That was just perfectly executed. I was going to be like, this is going to be a close fight. Now it's just, you better run, Red. He has your number. But then OJ is a thing I forgot existed. Alright, time to move the fairy dragons back out before they get slaughtered. Oh, he wants that one. He's like, I damaged it. I deserve it. These air units are frustrating, and now he's going to target down the keepers of the groves using the Wind Riders. Both of them with full air groups. And not insignificant damage, let's say. I know it's only like 8 units. I mean, I guess it's more like 12 total. But for some reason, they just seem like they hit harder. Even though they all have 0/0 upgrades, so I guess 1 upgrade there. Plus the buffs. Eesh. You don't want to lose too many of your Keepers of the Grove, but I think Yusuf may have lost all of them already. Damn. Oh, and now the Legion is back on the other front with the help of the Naga. Oh my god, Naga. Alright, Silence X has joined forces with Awards. The Legion and the Naga are now a force. It makes no sense. The old gods should be with the Naga, but screw it. If they want to join the Legion, the Coilfang ones did with Kael'thas, etc., etc. They were with Illidan, though. They were, like, against the Legion. I don't really know how that all turned out. Alright, so there's 3 armies fighting 2 armies right now, and it is vicious. Absolute slugfest. People using Wind Riders, scary. The longer the Horde takes, though, South might come up soon. Oh yeah, Zandalari are going to eventually ruin their lives. They have 0 chance. Let's go ahead and slow this down to half speed, because this is about to get brutal. Mostly 0 upgrades for our Horde. 1-3 on certain parts for Dark Green. Actually, okay. The melee is pretty decent on both teams. OJ and Red have good melee. Problem is they don't have... Oh my god, Varrock Surfang with the baller new skin. Dude, that thing looks like it could be in Reforged right now. Are you kidding me? I know it's a WoW model, but fuck. Like, I want to see its beauty. He's stuck. There it is. Come on. I know I'm doing this in the middle of a slaughter. The Horde is getting wrecked now on this side by the Night Elves. Coming in, realizing now's the time. Vandal Staghelm gets aimed by several forked lightning attacks. He's going to need to retreat as quickly as possible. Use Rejuvenation if he can. Oh no. The fight's... Wait. Fight's out. I'm about to knock y'all lights out. Get the back. God, the grill. There's something wrong. We can't stand still. Alright, and now the Horde is in full retreat. Oof. This is getting interesting. Now, Chlora is supposedly still here. Our Theramore player. If we go to them, we see her being chased down and murdered by Naga. If we go to his ally, what do we find? Oh, he's being chased down and murdered by Naga. Actually, he is. He's fighting in the wreckage of his once land. He's gonna get a bounty on his head, goddammit. They're gonna send mercenaries to kill you again. You're too old to survive on your own. And the Zondalari, in the meanwhile, have 36 control points. I suspect it's going to be the Night Elves versus... Oh, Jesus, it's gonna definitely be the Zondalari versus Naga demons. But I don't know if the Horde's going to be able to stay in the game. I feel like they lost Troll. No, Tastius is here. 100%. Alright, he only has Rokon, and he's in retreat, and he has 40 gold, and I don't see a lot on his plate at the moment. So I'm wondering where this part... There's nothing in the oceans. He has most of the control points. Well, I'm dead anyway, says Yusuf. What? I mean... Maybe? Foxy's still there with you, right? But he's up north, just chilling. So I'm wondering... Oh, damn. And I believe if the Highborn are still here, they've just... Silva has allied with the Night Elves. Yes. Yes, he has. So now if there are 3 elven armies come stomping out of there and try to help, I think that's what the Clash of the Titans is. It's going to be like this 3-hour Mexican standoff where everyone just gets more and more upgrades and tries to fight, and we're just going to focus on this brawl in Ashenvale. I figured the north part of this map, everything from Orgrimmar to Ashenvale, is just going to become a clusterfuck of constant battles. We might see some CP sniping. I'm really hoping. Let's go ahead and speed it up a bit. Oh no, silence, please don't sacrifice your hero group for 0 reason. No uses of nets, I don't... weird that he doesn't use his raiders to net him. Maybe he didn't get the upgrade, thinking it was unimportant and below him. But was where you... Okay, I guess being in Ashenvale, where I just talked about you being, is a fair response. That's fair. Down south. OJ, has become part of the Legion team? Or is now possessing the capability to, because he's gone for the Fireblade. Yeah, I think they're called Fireblade. And they have the ability to transfer their loyalty to the Legion. He's abandoned Red up north, who really needs to get the hell out of Dodge before he gets crushed in by the Zondalari. Yeah. But they're retreating south for some reason. Were they? They were goaded by the trolls. The 2 troll empires now meet, clashing. Tastius getting his face absolutely wrecked. I didn't know it was possible, but counter, crushing it. Oh snap! Is Tastius just throwing the shit away on purpose? Because he's in the game, but he's completely lost interest in keeping his units alive. 2/2 upgrades versus the 4/6 now on our Zondalari player. This is obnoxious. And I get so used to it at ×1 speed, I completely forget. Or I get to ×2 speed, that when it goes to times anything else, it feels off at first. Troll murder troll. What you want? I want your blood, troll. He's feeding. Tastius must be feeding, and then he's gonna swap, right? That's my only assumption, is that he's upgrading to switch to the Zondalari at some point. And the Orcish Empire is just slowly going to get pulled apart by these horrific forces south. I mean, usually people are like, oh, the Horde stopped. Ah. But look at this. All the... What the fuck? Yusuf, I missed your slaughter. Why? Did you become a bad guy? No, we got Fandral Staghelm and Remulos out. He's still being chased by Naga. That may have been a genuine slaughter that we just witnessed. I'm not sure. He hasn't lost his control points up north yet, which is good. But they're on their way out, for sure. Prince Kellen level 8 for pink. Level 8 Feldan as well. Feldan. Ah, he's so weird. Alright, now... Like, there's just been so many fucking versions of Gul'dan at this point that I love that they call... I think it must be a joke, right? They call him Feldan. Or did they actually change his name to that in Legion and I completely missed that? Because that's also totally a possibility. Oh god. I mean, did everyone participate and they all just died? Silva, where are you at? Oh, he's still up north with quite the chunk of most of all their armies still. Yusuf managed to keep his chimeras, that's important. He can rebuild the casters, I suppose. Maybe they just casters left really big bodies and I was looking at it like it was awful. Nice sneaky move by the druids going ahead down south to go ahead and snipe some CPs. Arathor, the Orcish Horde, has now gained control of a group of high mountain defenders who are weirdly, like, they're like Tauren, but they have Quilboar-esque skins, but yeah, they're the interesting. Up north, Legion now has complete control. I'm sure that down south, Counter must be going nuts, right? He must have run into something. Does he have an ally? Not yet. Tastiest is supposedly here, but not really. Naga, seeing a threat in their own backyard, decided to come back home and kick the ever-living crap out of it. Oh, good job to them. Also, why do I not have... Oh, I just realized how chilly I am. Yeesh. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna go ahead and pause this real quick. In the editing. Pause it. And then I'm gonna grab a beanie and some socks. Oh. You would think I would pay more attention. Hey guys. No, there's not a real Feldan person, please. Tell me that's not real. Oh well. Alright, I'm back and a little bit warmer. Thank God, the gods. Alright. Zip it up. Oh, there we go. Now I'm comfortable. How's it all doing? You kill him in a quest. Oh my god. I'm so upset that that's a real thing. I know I shouldn't be, but dear god. How cold is it? I'm literally dripping. It's actually probably not all that cold. It's just been really warm lately, and I got spoiled. So I'd say it's... I don't know. 20 million degrees. No, it's probably closer to 50. 50 degrees. Which, yeah, it's just because my window's stuck open all the time. And it's been wonderful. The weather's been great lately. But no, today it sucks. In the last 2 days as well. Back to the game! I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking, if I'm perfectly honest. I feel like the Zondalari are probably the best bet, because the Horde's going to have to attack them. Or the CP sniping is going to be noticed. The Druids kind of drawing the ire of the entire Empire. Oh. Anyway. That was beautiful, wasn't it? Completely unintentional. But let's go check in on the Horde, I suppose. Oh, they're clustered in Orgrimmar, basically feeling like there are enemies on all sides and they really can't engage with any of them. So the remnants have gathered here, except for Tastiest, who's still total dead and not doing much. And I find it really weird. Aors is the more aggressive of the group. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be Silence. He's still just hanging around in Feralis? No. Bellwood. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. And here come the druids, finally leaving their ancient lands. Some of them, anyway. Has the rest of the force joined them? No. Man. I do love this windy path up, by the way. It's a small thing, but I adore the fact that there is this continuous uphill battle that if people... I've seen wonderful fights be fought here, and I think that this is one of the best aspects of Kalimdor the Aftermath, is this whole world tree situation, because you can fight forever. It's crazy. Alright, Foxseed's there. Alright, Thor. I mean, we gotta find the big players. What matters is where they are. Is he really gonna chase a small group of... No, he's using most of his army to take back control points. You have an engine of war, man. Come on, just crank out a few new things. Don't send the existing ones. It's gonna take forever. Umik. All of his heroes are here. I really hope he doesn't betray. This feels very Orgrimmarish, where there's actually Fel or Warlocks and stuff, and they're like, pretty sure we've got some Legion worshippers in our depths. Then you go really deep into Orgrimmar, like into the heart of Orgrimmar, and there's demons in there. Like, why every time do we go to the heart of Orgrimmar, there's some new evil there? It's either demons or crazy machinery or goblins. Below Orgrimmar is shit. It's never good. Yusuf is always the one who starts fights. He's so convinced he has to start this fight, and no one's helping him. And Foxy's just sitting in a corner like a mouth breather. I don't know if it's the replay breaking, or if something's happening, but I hope I see something from him. Because there's always the possibility that the replay breaks. Especially since I had it on times 64 speed in the beginning, I wouldn't be shocked if something just shorted out. But for now, Foxy is still here, and is sitting in a corner. Yusuf is an aggressive player, that's true, Julian. But there's so much going on, Yusuf. And I'm so bad at casting that I need the half speed. Have we not? Both of these things are accurate. Alright. The Night Elves are now crashing into parts of the Zandalari offense? What? The Zandalari had groups taking control points all the way along the left side of this map. I bet you if we just scroll down, he's taken most of those. Yeah, he did. Smart move, my man. Up north, the Night Elves are going to continue the push. Well, Druids. I should say Druids. Saying Night Elves is really misleading. Counter now taking over the island control points as well. Come on, there's got to be more. This is a 3-hour replay. There's no reason not to have it on times 2 speed occasionally. Boop, 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 boop. Hello there. What's up, Ursk? Oh my god, Ursk, it has been a minute. How have you been? Replay seems to be working as intended. I hope that's not sarcasm, Yusuf. I really need... There's Foxy out of his fucking corner. You know what the worst part of this glitch is? Even if this map had built-in zoom out, which I hope it gets, because there's a lot going on here, and if you're just looking at the screen, it can be difficult. Now we're moving back over through Ashenvale. We're going to go up north into Felwood, and then, well, what are you doing there, Yusuf? You start to fight? Huh? You start to fight? Silver, you gonna come with him? You gonna do shit at all, Silver? Come on, buddy. So much lumber. You're still in the game. You have units. There's no excuse for this complete... Your allies are going out there, man. Go earn it. Go be part of the adventure. What the figgledy facts? Oh, Zul is initiating his ceremony so that he can summon Godzrilla, who is kind of like a god. It's pretty awesome. And I love that... I love that it's happening. Godzrilla is an extremely powerful hero. Let's check. His upgrades must be maxed now. 6/6, 6/6, yeah. Oh, 5/5 on some of his ranged flyers, but other than that, he's looking good. The Night Elves and the Demons now clashing up in North Ashenvale. Oh! Tyrande gets murdered, and teleporting in is now the Naga. Ooh, with Parjesh's speed boost. That's going to be difficult to run away from. Look at that. Parts of the Naga army that just teleported in. They're everywhere, man. They're faster Oh, and the druids had some units down south. They're now retreating. It was trying to cover their flank, but that was not the flank that did. That was not the flank that was spanked. No. No, the spank flank was over on the left. Gazrilla needs a buff, to be honest, says Julian. And just a health buff. Anything else would be over the top. Oh, let's go see how much health Gazrilla has. 1100, and I'm guessing he is not revivable. Yeah, at this point in the game, you've got Raptor Riders that are outperforming him when it comes to combat, so... yeah, I can see the issue. Oh my god, that armor as well. It's stupid. Interesting. Silence X is using his evil Dead Lady boat to try to steal control points, but all he's doing is kind of feeding into these warriors here. Let's see. More boats are coming out of here. I guess he decides he needs a navy counter, spending most of his lumber. He's going to reinforce the high seas, probably to fight against Silence X's stuff. The druids and the night elves have mostly retreated from this fight. And by mostly, I mean completely. Yeah, they're still running. That's what happens when you get your ass whipped that hard. And nice enough, Awer's sharing the gold. I wonder how much he had that he could just throw it away. He's like, whatever, here you go, you peasant. He's got 203 out of 200 food supply. 400, alright, and I'm guessing completely maxed out upgrades at this point. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, he's only got a couple more to go. Him and the Zandalari completely ignoring each other for most of this game is what's worrying. You can see the showdown and the control point right up there. It's gonna happen. 25 and 39, those two powers will fight. Let's go check in on the other people while we wait. And find out why Awers is teleporting. To where, though? What? Ashenvale? Are they gonna attack the Horde? I mean, the Horde's really grouped up here, and I mean, they've been trying to upgrade their units. Most of the ranged units don't have anything. One upgrade from Mummick and the Burning Blade. The Shamans, okay. Yeah, the catapults need upgrades. See, his melee's great, 2-4. But that's still going to get demolished. Yeah, what is this sudden murder boner the Naga have for down south? Are they going for the Zandalari, or... It's gotta be the Zandalari, right? Who also, for some reason, are looking ready to teleport. They're all grouped around the heroes here. Oh, except Rastakad, who is fucking huge. Look how much... Oh, that's right. He's being carried by a Wendigo. Another cool interpretation of the Alchemist. I just want to say, I love what people do with these. It's like an acolyte riding in a chair. This time, it's a troll king riding a Wendigo. You use some more definition on the face, but other than that, I like it. Maybe change up the blades. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass here, because clearly you know more about modeling than I do. But it's just my 2 cents, bruh. Silence, who suddenly has enslaved Stormdrakes. Aww. That's sad. But good job, I guess. They seem to be adding more and more events for Pink to capture, corrupt, and, you know, add to his army. Vicruel Spearman. Where's his ally, Awers? His murder boner was going hard, but it seems to just be over for taking islands and no real pressure. Oh, there's the pressure. Yeah, he's pissed at Orgrimmar. He wants to take down old Orgrimmar. The Horde now knows that they're under assault. He cannot need these control points that much. Or do they just decide, hey, he's stuck in his base, let's go do that. Just turtle. Turtle! Why is this turtle bigger than that turtle? Or is it just... Is it my mind playing tricks on me? Jesus. Forget how good their siege is. 218 damage. Not a whole lot of big fights going on right now. Everyone's kind of holding off, trying to see what the others are going to do, so we're going to speed this replay up a bit until I see movement on the minimap that makes me not worried. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! How did I just miss the horde deciding bonsai fuck it all? Let's go ahead and attack the Naga while they're alone outside the gates. Who? Garrosh, are you leading this army? It would make more sense to me if you were. Let's go see. No, it's Thrall and Cairn. What? And the south flank's not looking too good. The north flank's looking phenomenal so far. The horde's actually doing some real damage. If you can focus down the turtles first, that takes a lot of the big surprise punch out of the army. And of course, as always, heroes are scary, but across the board, unholy frenzies. This is gonna make the Orcish army, they're like, screw upgrades, man. Why do I need to upgrade my attack damage if I attack twice as fast? You didn't double yours. And some of the Naga units are like, actually we did. This is a slaughter right now on the Naga units. Even at half speed. Let's go ahead and see what they look like. The real horde. Storming the field. Blood coursing through their ears. Something. And the fears. Ooh. Well, that went well for the army. I'm trying to get back all those cool little tricks I like to do, and they're not looking too good. So the Naga just got their butt whipped by the horde, which I'm kind of loving. Awers has the money to go ahead and just rebuild that army real quick. I think he took out enough units to kind of feel good about what he did, but the horde armies are looking mostly unscathed. And there goes Tastius, just bailing on the horde. He hadn't been here for a while anyway. It kind of makes sense that he'd leave. And Awers doesn't like being pushed around, so he's trying to turn around and take out, you know, like, ah, fuck you, I'm gonna get your Farseer, but no, you're not. Parjas using his speed boost again to go himself give him an advantage, and the lake will prove to be his saving grace. And, Gul'dan has unlocked the fucking Tomb of Sargeras. If people aren't careful, we may see an entrance into the world by Archimonde, and I would love that. Scofold, the Vaikul God King. Corrupted by the Legion. Cool. Got all, like, the biggest assholes in the world have all grouped together to follow the Legion. Of course they'd take the Legion's offer, right? It makes sense. They'd be like, do you want unlimited power? And to, like, we are a warring race who only live to crush our enemies beneath our feet and hear the lamentations of their women. And then the Legion shows up and is like, hey, do you want to do that across, like, I don't know, 100, 200, 300 worlds? 300? Then again, I think what we learned was that the big war that we all thought was being fought had already long ago been lost. The auto zoom out. I was talking out of my butt again. Who dare delete messages, says Awers. Please don't spoil game. Yeah, dude, Awers, you gotta shh. Also, hi, True Silence. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, I mean, the Naga, I keep doing this to myself, but I like being zoomed in. The Naga are now having to duke it out with Yusuf, who is, again, overly aggressive because he doesn't have backup. Where the fuck is his backup? Is Silva still sitting at the tree doing tickle? He must have left the game. I have to assume, otherwise I'm gonna start getting angry at him. Alright, Tyrande is down south. Taking control points, like picking flowers, hanging out, chilling out, relaxing, maxing, all cool. And his ally was being shot through the head by demonic arrows. Well, Naganic arrows. Ugh. Which apparently, I still don't want to know what snapdragons shoot. It's got to just be spit, but I'm very uncomfortable with it. That it can hit at that velocity. To put it, it's like spitting on stone and chipping it, bro. It's fucking intense. It's way too much. Down south, surely counters up to something now, right? Oh, storming through old ogre lands, heading up north through. Oh, he's going to run into the burning blade if he's not careful. What is with the horde suddenly overcome? Please tell me Orcish horde is with him. No, they split up. Why? Why did you both just get like a little taste of victory and then your nuts felt so big you were like, bro, I know we just did this together, but I don't think there's enough room in this town for both of us. I need room to man spread. Oh, god damn it. All those terms I used I hate too. Ooh, a forked lightning done. Dick ton of damage. Seriously though, splitting up is a terrible idea and I don't think it's going to go well for them. I'm betting the Zandalari steamroll the Burning Blade horrifically. Oh yeah. I don't even know who just teleported out of the way of that. But they were right. Was it Chlora? Oh, I bet it was, yeah, it was light blue. It was definitely Chlora. I was like, who could teleport? Probably Jaina, but I forgot if she even existed anymore. Town Hall. Oh, she's reclaimed Orgrimmar. She's rebuilding Theramore. Okay. Theramore, not Orgrimmar. What? Orcish Horde. Ooh. The sudden reveal. That's pretty impressive. Gotta give it to Arathor. Being chased down now. Oh, God. And what do we have here? Thank you, Semper Fire, for following. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm Azothan. How is your day going? Back to the fight. Oh, it's gonna hurt. If he gets off another one and murders both the heroes, it's really close. Shit. They're all scary, man. As far as getting aimed by his forked lightnings, no, I'm gonna pass. Brown should be encountering OJ now. Oh, or OJ tucked tail and ran. I'm guessing it was the former. Hanging out in Crossroads. He's not too far from getting wrecked. He's just north of the Zandalari army. God, even in Kalimdor, the aftermath of the Barons is so long. Half of the map is the Barons. Up north. Whoa! How many ancient protectors? I'm damped, don't get me wrong. But I'm really hoping Silva is making more units. He's got Arcanus. Thrall went down. Oh, Thrall went down? What the dingle Barons? Oh my god. Kaboom Baby just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome, man. Oh. That's from YouTube. How do I turn that off? I still have not figured out how to turn that off, and that is upsetting. On a visceral level. Audio hotkeys, advanced scene selection. No. Appearance, stream. No. This is the problem. I don't know how to turn that off. I know it's my alert box. Properties. Subscriptions. But it's YouTube, and you don't let me specifically mess with that one, and I don't know how you do that. How did you do that to me? There's got to be a connected accounts thing, right? It's like, oh, here's the things that are linked up to yours. I could take my YouTube off of it. And instead, we're going to end part 1 here. I think we did a bit of a shoutcast. Let's get, dude, this one's going to be